Greetings, Tube Dwellers, and welcome back to Skyrim. We left off after having just confronted and defeated Verthir, and I have finally acquired arei-EL's bow. Yeah, how nice. Now I have a way shrine here that will take me back to the other way shrines. However, I've been given a tip that I missed something quite interesting in the Forgotten Vale. I don't think I'm going to backtrack to it. I think it'll be a little bit faster to go to the nearest way shrine. But I'm going to dive back into the Vale because there is a word wall and potentially a dragon encounter that I believe I missed. I think the site... actually, the way shrine of Radiance might be the closest one. I can see right there the fortress that leads to this chapel that I've come out the top of. So I'm thinking that I can backtrack from the Shrine of Radiance. Yeah, so there's the fortress, and this would be my backtrack direction. And in this canyon, just prior to this area, there were a couple forked paths, and I decided to kind of speed through it. I didn't really do a whole lot of exploring, because I figured they all winded around the same result, the same ending area. And while that's true, I think one does branch off and dead end into a word wall. So I'm going to try to go back and find that. It may take me a while to get to. I'm going to try to, once I find it, give you guys a good perspective on exactly where it is, so that you don't miss it when you're coming through here, if you haven't yet. Note that I found another unknown book. Now, when I found this first one, I went to read it and noticed that it was in some weird Farmer text. The numbering here, let's see, this is 4, this is volume 1. Makes me think there's at least 4 of them, so I might try to poke around and find those as well. If I pop in and say, hey, check it out, unknown book, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this area called the Glacial Crevasse is the area that I'm going to be exploring looking for this word wall. However, before I get into that, just outside of the Glacial Crevasse, as if progressing towards the last way shrine, the first time I exited the Glacial Crevasse, I pretty much immediately went this straight route, which is the way you're supposed to go. The Glacial Crevasse even kind of points you that way as you come out of it right there. Kind of points you straight down the correct route. However, over to the left, there's this little area that I had not caught, that I've just now gone up through, and discovered that there's a frost giant. Where there are frost giants, there are almost always paragons. Those little devices that let you into at least a part of the inner sanctum, which I think is like an Aedra plane or something. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna come up here. We're gonna kill us a frost giant. I'm gonna see what kind of treasures he has. Let's see what he's got laying around here while my big baddie is finishing him off. Charis, nah thanks. The hunter, sure. Let's keep getting those antennae. Still anxious to see what kind of potion effects those have. A diamond paragon. Okay, okay. I still have another paragon that I haven't used, so that now makes 2. I have 2 paragons. I'm gonna have to find a socket. I'm gonna have to find a couple doorways that allow me to use those paragons. I will keep my eyes open. All right, let's progress backwards, back down to the Glacial Crevasse. Alright, so I have not found the word wall yet, but I did find something else interesting. You guys may recognize this main chamber. This is the first place that I came into the Glacial Crevasse. Right back there is the exit that goes back to the Forgotten Vale. Right after you come into the Glacial Crevasse from the Forgotten Vale, I pretty much immediately went up to this left side and started progressing the way I should have. If you'll remember, there was some pathing issues with my Dremora. They got stuck back here in the water. I just discovered, though, that off here to the right, under the water, there are these kind of interesting underwater underground tunnels that it looks like they've got a glitch with the water not necessarily being present throughout, but they allow you to skip past a lot of the farmer in this area. So if you're not really interested in doing stuff in this area, not really interested in the battle or the loot, you can go off to the right underwater there, and you can skip right over into the bottom of one of these taller parts of the Glacial Crevasse. And if you go to the very top of this, and straight up and out, you get pretty close to the top without going through most of the greater Glacial Crevasse. However, that's not necessarily ideal because we actually want to see something in the crevice. So let's see. That is a dead end. The progression point, if you come from down here, is all the way up here at the top. That over there is going to backtrack, which is where I'm going to go to look for the word wall. This over here will progress towards the next area, towards the chapel and all that good stuff. The showdown with Verthir. All right, let's get back to hunting for this wall. All right, well, I have nook and crannied this Glacial Crevasse out, and did not find the word wall I was looking for, so I may have misunderstood, and I may have to go back out to the Forgotten Vale. I know there's a word wall around here somewhere that I've missed, so I'm going to locate it, and then I'll get back to you. I may have spoke too soon, so I found one more kind of secret little chamber. Again, right over there is the beginning of the Glacial Crevasse, so that little alcove right there is where you would come in from the Forgotten Vale. And right over there to my left, or if you were coming in to your right, is that little system of underwater tunnels that I showed you. Now straight back in here, where you would normally go up around this edge to progress, straight back, there's another little area. And I know there's a couple enemies back here that I haven't fought yet. So I don't know if this is going to be the word wall or not, but it is going to be something. Right there I see a farmer with a bad attitude. I'm going to give him one of these. Kapow! Yeah! Down goes the skulker. In epic slow motion fashion. See if I can find any more of those books. No, just a touch of gold. I've been checking the bodies of farmers as I've come back through here, just because I didn't very much to begin with. And it occurred to me that one of those books may be on the body of a farmer, although I haven't found that to be true yet. So wow, this little area is no joke. It's going quite deep back into this Glacial Crevasse, all at the ground or sea level, I guess. I see some bridges up top that make up part of the path to the chapel, ultimately to the inner sanctum. More dead farmer bodies floating. Ah, what's this? I see a path. Hey, that farmer is loaded. I see a path that I don't think I've checked out yet. Let's see what we're dealing with down here. Hopefully something new. Hopefully new area I have not seen yet. Huh, these switchback bridges look a little bit familiar. This could be the area. I kind of think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So that even circles around into this same little chamber that the underwater passages come up in. Alright, I'm going to leave the Glacial Crevasse now. I'm going to go back out to the Forgotten Vale, and we're going to pick up the search there. Oh my god. Oh Jesus. What? I may have found what I was looking for. Okay, I'm in the Forgotten Vale. I'll try to give you guys some reference, some association. Matter of fact, right over there's one of the way shrines. I just saw some dragons. Oh my god. What is going on? Ah! I don't even... Oh man, this is not good. I am pretty thoroughly vampired up right now too. I might have to get rid of that because obviously I have some fire dragons here. What was it called? Potion of Blood. Let's do that immediately. And a matter of fact, do I have some fire resist? There is resist fire. Yes. Awesome. And potency. Can I get some? I guess it is nighttime, but I would not mind having. Destruction would be good. Lasting potency. Here we go. 300 seconds of better magic regeneration. That's exactly what I want. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I want to double fist this. Voslaroom. So it looks like we have at least one named dragon, likely a couple of them. Let me go ahead and get this shield on while I've got a second of peace. What's your name, buddy? Is that Voslaroom again? It appears so. Where's this other dragon? I want to see his name. Oh, Sarana! Watch out! And Noslaroom. Voslaroom and Noslaroom. Interesting. I may have to use my Highborn ability here in just a second. As a matter of fact, since I'm not going to use any shout, Highborn, I actually don't even have it slotted. Wow. Sloppy. Oh, it's on cooldown. Okay, I guess that's not terribly sloppy then. I don't think I removed it from my favorites just because it's on cooldown. It probably is a little sloppy. 2 dragons. Fire dragons that don't mind diving into ice water. Huh. Oh, I thought he was going to dive again. I had a pretty good shot on that too. That would have been awesome. They seem to not like landing, so boy am I glad that I've got some ranged spells here, because doing this as a melee with only Dragon Rend would really be a pain in the butt. Ah, hey, there we go. One just landed. Now, while he's down, let's get a couple, let's see, magicka? Extra? Sure, we'll give some extra magicka. And then just bring some of my magicka back up here. Here we go. That'll work. And right before I get going with anything else, it's on 2 already, actually. You know what? Screw that. Let's Dragon Rend him. I want to keep him on the ground and use basically my full mana pool. Let's get rid of Naslarum right now. And here comes his brother. Oh, did I get both of them with that Dragon Rend? That was awesome. I didn't even plan that. Couldn't have done it better if I tried. And we're just going to do a little circle strafing and a little fire tossing. And down goes Vaslarum. There's one dragon soul and in comes the other. Wow, look at that eye. Those were not the most normal looking dragons. Hollowed Dwarven Dagger. Okay, enchanted dagger. I'm going to go ahead and leave that with him. You can keep that if you'd like, Mr. Vaslarum. I will take your gold, though. Alright, wow, so a couple dragons busting out of the ice. That's part of the trailer, the Dawnguard trailer. I really didn't think it would be that random, though. I was just walking out across this lake, and then kabloosh, ice is exploding, dragons are flying. I don't know what's going on. So let's see if I can find... Is this a word wall up here? I don't know. It doesn't exactly look like it. I saw a chest up here. Ah, it is a word wall. Well, look at that. Alright, let's take a look at where I am on the map here. Magicka Drain Vitality. Okay, so I've gotten another word of Drain Vitality. Oh, sweet. They've got some healing and resist fire potions right next to that chest, too. That could be handy if you don't have any. So let's take a look around from a high point. Right over there's some steps that go ultimately up to this way shrine. You can see the way shrine right there. I may go over to that and see which way shrine it is, because that's a point that you have an objective to that you'll have to hit. So let me run over there real quick. Alright, here's the way shrine. This is
May arei-EL's glow shield
Prelate
you from your
Norilur.
enemy.
Will he tell me which way shrine this is?
Arei-EL's glow
He won't.
shield you from your enemy.
I wonder. Huh! It's acting as if I haven't drawn water from this way shrine yet. That's odd. It's not giving me, I guess I could use process of elimination. The temple balcony. Radiance. Huh! I don't know which one that leaves. Anyway, when you talk to Prelate Norilur, and you look straight on the way shrine, if you act like you're gonna pass straight through it, then you'll see a huge ice lake over here right out the back. And that's where I just did battle with the dragons. And this little stone cairn up here on the edge of the lake is where I found a word of Drain Vitality. Alright, so that was in the Forgotten Vale. I guess I could take a quick look at it on the map. My map's not going to do you great justice, though, because it's just out here in the fog. I can't even really get a better angle on it. Let's see, that way shrine. I kind of can't even tell from this map. I guess that's the way shrine, and then right over there's that stone cairn. That doesn't really help, though. That local map is atrocious! Alright, it's telling me to go back to the temple balcony, but I think my next quest is to just go confront Harkon, so I think I can fast travel straight out of the Vale. Let's go right back over to Castle Volkihar. Ah, the cursed sun! Even in a storm, I can feel its eyes beating down upon me. No scout this time, that's kind of odd. There's almost always a Dawnguard scout ready to jump you the second you fast travel here. Quite annoying. Into the castle I walk. Now let's create a quick save here, because I have a feeling I'm going to have a couple options. As a matter of fact, I might quick save it again right before talking to Harkon, because I have a feeling I'm going to have a couple options here.
You've returned.
I have returned. Oh, he's ready too.
Pet, keeping you entertained.
I wonder if I'm supposed to use the bow on him.
Of course I do. You disappoint me, Serana. You've taken everything I provided for you, thrown all away for this half-breed vampire.
Provided for me? You're insane. You've destroyed our family. You've killed other vampires all over some prophecy that we barely understand.
We actually know it to mostly be false.
No more. I'm done.
Oh boy, here we
You
go.
will not touch him.
So, I see this dragon has fangs.
You talking about her or
Your
me?
voice drips with the venom of your mother's influence. How alike you've become.
No. Because unlike her, I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
Yeah, with me next to you.
And you.
Yep, me.
It appears I have you to thank for turning my daughter against me.
For revealing her
It was
truth.
only a matter of time before your ambition outgrew your loyalty.
Loyalty? You never intended to let me live.
A small price to pay for the betterment of our...
That's a pretty large price for me. You're an insult to our kind.
Oh, come now. Spare me your notions of kinship. You've simply used Serana in an attempt to take away what should rightfully be mine.
Fine, rightfully. The bow belongs to me now.
Finally, a trace of honesty in our little conversation.
Trace.
How does it feel to hold the fate of the vampire in your grasp? Exhilarating, isn't it?
Not incredibly. ...
Little patience for talk. Good. Let's end this.
Ah, not the gargoyle. I don't like the gargoyle. Oh, Jesus, Serana, I am just so terribly sorry that I've hit you with a fireball. I did not mean, I swear. Wow, he is a moving little bugger. Oh, is this? Those Dremor looked like they went out quite fast. I wonder if that's something that he did. Ah! He may be draining health from me, but I'm hoping that I can just power right through. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I don't think I can hurt him right now. Let's see. I wonder. Let's try it. I wonder if I can do anything to him when I'm in Vampire Lord form. I've got half a mind to use the bow, but oh yeah. What now? Right on top of you. Two can play at that game. I'm just gonna bat away and do stuff too. Okay, that's not working. Well, what will work? Oh, that's right. I have Serana with me, so this is going to be absolutely worthless. Let me just go ahead and get right back out of this form. Revert, 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 revert. Please, very quickly revert, revert, revert. Please go back. Hey, I was moving that entire time I was reverting. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I almost always get stuck. Can't move at all whenever I'm changing forms. Ah, he is a dodgy little bugger. He's just all over the place. Not only does he float around quite quickly, but he's all about this bat's ability. Let me see. Does he have... No. It's an empty chest. So it's quite clear that he has nothing of use in there. He has some pretty powerful spells, but if I can just get him to set still for a while, I absolutely annihilate him. Is he getting health? He's gaining health the whole time he's over here. I gotta figure out how to stop this. I gotta shut this down somehow. Let me run back up top here. Maybe that is some clue? Huh. I don't know. Oh, use the bow, of course. Why would I not use the bow? I figured I was gonna have to. I don't know. I guess I was just hesitant because I don't use bows. Oh, you're not gonna like this one, buddy. Oh, Lord Harkon, he doesn't like the sunburst. There's some way, I don't remember how. There's some way to do a sunburst with this, to just do huge AoE damage. I can't see his health, so I don't know if I'm really doing good damage. I feel like this is not doing, it's not doing the kind of damage my spells are. However, whenever he goes up there in his little bubble, I won't really have a choice. Alright, so if I can get it a little bit quicker this time, let me go ahead and slap this on my favorites menu too, so I can do this even faster next time. And kaplow! Come down from your pedestal, foolish vampire lord. You think you have some edge over me? It is I who has an edge over you. Oh boy. This is Wrathman and Gargoyle from Mr. Lord Harkon, and I think I am steadily losing followers. Alright, let's focus. Let's focus. Is he already going back up there? No, he's somewhere else. Where is he? Boy, I lose track of him so quickly. My health is still fine. Health is fine. One more time, right? No, he's not going there yet. Oh, maybe he is. Oh my god. His flesh turned into bats, and the bats are all dying. Harkon's ashes. Let's search that quickly. Royal vampire armor, I've had some of that. Harkon's sword! Not that I necessarily want it. Absorbs health, magic, and stamina if wielded by a vampire. I'll go ahead and take it. Not that I really want it, but I'll probably put it on a plaque somewhere. It looks interesting. Ring of Destruction, sure. It's pretty valuable for its weight. Magic suppression, interesting. I was still absolutely whooping on him with my magic. Completed Kindred Judgement.
Now that's
Achievement.
done.
Kindred Judgement. What will you do now?
I'm not sure. I'll probably stay here for as long as they'll let me.
Are you kidding me? You're
I
like
can rebuild here.
you're like the
Make
Lord.
my family's legacy something more respectable.
Huh.
Of course, if you've got any more adventures planned,
You won't be following me, Serana. No, I don't think they'll involve you.
see yourself.
This is me saying go away,
I never
please, right now.
imagined I'd see the day.
Really?
My lady, you have my deepest sympathies. I am sure this was not easy for you.
It was quite easy for
It was
me.
out of control, Garen. It had to be done. I'm not happy about this. He was still my father. But I suppose my father really died a long time ago. This was just the end of something else.
Of course, my dear. All will be well now.
Sure. Respectable vampires and all. Boy, this just, I don't know.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far
This
too
seems
long.
really just odd. This seems like an odd wrap-up to this storyline, especially considering I chose to be a vampire. The wrap-up is that we just kill some vampire? I feel like this is the Dawnguard conclusion. I don't feel like this is the vampire conclusion. Huh. Well, I suppose there probably are a couple other things I can still do with this character.
Once again, the Elder Scrolls have proven their value.
Yeah, right. Whatever. I'll look around for some side quests, but that is going to have to wait till later. So, I think I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you everybody for watching, and I don't know, is that the end? To be continued? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark?